Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I contour my face. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. That's how it looks. Mine at the moment is kind of dirty, but this is how it looks. I typically go for these two colors. Once in a while I'll use this color, but mostly it's these colors. I use this color and this color for a highlight. I talked about this brush in my Walgreens haul, and oh my god, I love it. Like, I love it. This is what it's called. It's called the e.l.f. Blush Brush. And I was talking about it, saying that I loved it and that I was gonna try it out, and oh my god, I love it. It just wonders. For $3, you can't go bad with this. So first, I'm gonna be taking this color, and I like to just go back and forth. And then the way I do it is you suck in your cheeks. It might look kind of funny, but you suck in, well, I suck in my cheeks, and from your ear down right here is where you should begin your contouring. So that's where I start doing it at. And then I just suck in my cheeks. I start going back and forth. It probably doesn't look like a lot because I didn't put a lot, but I'll show you guys. So then I take this dark color and do the same thing. And even though it looks like a little bit too, crazy, you have to buff it out so it won't look this intense. And I usually don't go too far out. Pretty much where my eyebrow goes, that's where I stop at. To make it, I feel like this way looks less like fake. It looks more natural. That's the way I feel like it works on me. And then I still take a little bit more of this brown. I like to put a lot just because when I'm buffing it out, it kind of, fades. Not too much, but it doesn't stay this dark. And you just go back and forth. That's why I love this brush, just because of the angle of it. I just love it. And that is where I'm going to finish off right there. So that's how it's going to look. Looks kind of crazy, but it'll all come together at the end. So then once again, I'm taking this and then doing it to this side. Taking a darker one and applying it same right on top of it. And it still ends up lining up with my eyebrow. So that's how it looks, pretty, This brush is the angled brush. It's like at an angle. I like using this to contour up here. I get my lighter one and just stab it in and just start contouring up here. Kind of bring it downward. I also like to contour down here. And then with this same brush, the e.l.f. Blush Brush, I just take a little bit of this light brown and start contouring my nose. You kind of just want to go up and down, and then when you get to like your bump of your nose, just kind of bring it inward. Do the same thing to the other side. And that's how it looks. Now that I'm done putting on my blush, I just use whatever is left on my powder brush and just start blending it in. I don't like to touch any of this right here because that's where you want to leave that darkness and just kind of blend the top of it so you won't see just like a straight line of dark. You can still see it's dark here. And the top, I just barely touch it because I didn't put as much on my forehead as much as I put right here. And then do this side. This is how I contour my face. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!